an odd situation where the Chiefs are favored at your place. Is that a reflection of just where they are offensively right now, you think?
Yeah, I mean they're explosive. Right now they're averaging almost 400 yards a game, almost 40 points a game. The quarterback's playing at a high level. He's got multiple weapons. Along with Coach Reed's system, it's going to be difficult for us to get them stopped. But we're looking forward to the challenge. But being a 6-point underdog, I'm not surprised. They've won the last 3 times in Denver. They've beat the Broncos 5 straight times, so I'm not surprised they're favored. That means nothing.
And following that up, when you take a look at that offense, he's passing it at like a 70% completion rate, and obviously that's been a challenge for the defense.
Yeah.
You go out there and play the best you can. Obviously, is there anything that he's doing special that you've seen?
Well, he's playing well. He's got a bunch of weapons, and again, they have a good scheme also. So you combine the quarterback's arm talent with the skilled players he's throwing to, with Andy Reid's system, it makes it a tough out. But again, we've played great defense here over the years, so we're looking forward to the challenge.
Their first quarter has been unreal.
Yes.
Is that Andy Reid a script type of guy, or how do you explain
Yes,
that?
he is. Yes, he is. And they've, I think it's 49 to maybe 6, in the first 3 games in the first quarter. Not just offense, their defense have only given up 6 points, I think, in the first quarter in the first 3 games. So it's their entire team. So again, it's going to be a challenge to start fast, to play great defense, for our offense to score points, and on special teams, with Tyreek Hill. He's a weapon there. You watch the Charger game in the first quarter, he's got a punt return of 91 yards and a slant for 65. So in all 3 phases, it's going to be a challenge, but again, we're looking forward to it.
When you face a team like this, Vance, with a hot quarterback, is it as much a burden or a responsibility on your offense and your offensive play calling to keep him on the sideline to limit those opportunities?
Yeah, it's going to be a total team effort. Obviously our offense have to score points, but also move the ball and burn clock for us. And defensively, we have to go out there and do our jobs. We have to get them in the third downs, and that's what they've been so good at. They're great on first, second down. So third downs, they've only had a handful because no one's forced them in the third down. So it's our job to win the first, second down on defense and get off on third down offensively. We have to keep drives alive, convert third downs, burn the clock, and score points.
Their defense doesn't have a lot of great statistics.
Right.
Are they just playing prevent a little bit?
I think some of that. When you're ahead by that much early in the game, at halftime they had 35 points against San Fran at halftime. So when you're ahead by that much, most teams play more bend, don't break. But they've been good in the red zone. They're great on third downs. They're first in the league on third downs, and it's. As far as takeaways, they've been great over 3 years, taking the ball away. So that's their formula. That's their team formula. Score points, bend, don't break on defense, take the ball away, give their offense more opportunities by doing that, and it's worked for them. They're 3-0.
Vance, you saw Mahomes in his first start.
Yes.
How different is he now from the guys you saw last season?
He's definitely more confident. And as you watch him in the first 3 games, they're doing more on offense with him. So obviously having an entire spring and entire training camp, it's a lot of offense, and that makes it a tough out. With his talent, with the skill he has around him, with the running back, and the scheme, it makes it tough. But again, we're going to have a great scheme on Monday night and looking forward to the challenge.
Can you draw anything from that game in December against him, or is everything just based on?
Sure you can. It's Andy Reid's offense versus our defense, so it's going to be some similarities from that football game on last year, Week 17. So sure. We'll look at it.
You brought in a punter to the practice squad. Is that a challenge, Marquette, or just to protect yourself, just in case? What was you thinking about that?
Well, we've had him here in a mandatory minicamp. He's been with Tom in training camp, and we have to get better there. So we're looking forward to Marquette having a good week of punting, but it's performance-based business. So we're trying to get better there.
With King, do you see it as a hang time or direction?
With King?
Yeah, with his punts, Marquette.
Well, you want to hang the ball with Tyreek Hill. and that's going to be the key with this guy. I mean, he's a dangerous returner. He doesn't fair catch the football, but I think hanging the ball high is going to be the key. One of the keys to containing him. But again, it's going to take our entire coverage team, and we have to do a good job of keeping him from hurting us with punt returns.
How did Adam and Tremaine move around a bit?
They both look fine.
Von Miller missed more than 20 snaps the other day. Was he sick, or was that just
No.
a rotation?
No, he played 50 plus snaps, I think. And, we had 70 snaps in the game. So that's a normal tally for Von. If we played 70 snaps to play 50, that's a good number.
What's been the key with you guys against the run on defense being so consistent?
Well, our front sevens played very well, in all 3 games as far as keeping the run to a minimum, and that's put more burden on the back end, so we have to continue to stop the run and obviously play better in the back end.
Time for a few more for the coach.
Defensive line has been able to get their hands on a number of passes. What has been the key?
Do you mean our guys?
Yeah. What has been the key for them just being able to bat down a number of passes?
Well, it's just timing. It's timing and obviously seeing the quarterback's eyes, and getting your hands up with the right timing. As simply as that. If you're rushing the passer and you can't get there and the ball's coming out fast, you get your hands up and hopefully get a batted ball.
You took care to say it doesn't matter that they're favored. Is it not matter at all? Does it help your sales job, your players?
As far as getting ready for the game?
Yeah, the Chiefs are coming in their favored at your place.
Yeah.
Does that help at all?
I don't know if it helps. For us, every game's the same. Every game's hard. Obviously being at home and not being favored, it should motivate us some. But that's why the games are played. And again, we don't care about that. Most players don't realize who's favored, and that's the truth. Most players don't realize it. So it's not a big deal, but it is what it is, and the game's on Monday, so we'll see.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.